All right, good morning. Today we are going to continue talking about our equations and parallel and perpendicular lines. So just to refresh our memory, we got our three formulas here. Slope-intercept, y equals mx plus b, right? Formula for slope, which is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Finally, point slope, when we are given a point and a slope, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So if we look here, it asks us to write an equation that passes through the given point and has the given slope. Point, slope, right? So that tells us we're going to use point slope formula. So y minus 4 will equal 3 times the parentheses x minus 2. We'll distribute that. Y minus 4 equals 3x minus 6. We'll add the 4 over, add the 4. We'll get y equals 3x minus 2. And that is our final answer. Now on the next one, same thing, different numbers. Y minus negative 2 equals 2 times x minus 3. That is the same as plus 2, so y plus 2 equals 2x minus 6. Subtract the 2 over, and we'll get y equals 2x minus 8. All right. Our next one, same approach. It says write an equation line that passes through the point 1, 4 and is parallel to the line y equals 3x plus 2. So if it's parallel, we know it has the same slope. The slope of this will be 3. So if it's parallel, it will also have a slope of 3. So y minus 4 equals 3 parentheses x minus 1. We'll distribute y minus 4 equals 3x minus 3. Add the 4 over, y equals 3x plus 1. And we're almost done. Our final one like this. Write an equation line that passes through the point 2, 3 and is perpendicular to this line. So the original slope was 1/2. Hopefully you know if they are parallel, they have the same slope. If they are perpendicular, it's the opposite reciprocal. So opposite means it becomes negative. Reciprocal, 1 over 2 becomes 2 over 1. So negative 2 will be our slope that we use. So y minus 3 equals negative 2, then parentheses x minus 2. Distribute that, we'll have y minus 3 equals negative 2x plus 4. Add the 3 and we'll get y equals negative 2x plus 7. Now, today we're also going to talk about some stuff we haven't done yet. So what if we are given 2 points and we are asked to find a line that passes through it? So if we're given these 2 points, in order to know what line passes through them, we need to know the slope. Good news is if we have 2 points, we can find the slope using our slope formula. So I don't care which one's x1, which one's y1, which one's 0.1, which one's 0.2, but just choose. So if I make this x1, y1, then this would be x2, y2. So if that's the case, then for our slope, we're going to take y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So 0 minus 2 is negative 2. 6 minus 5 is 1. So our slope is negative 2. So y minus... Now you can choose whichever one of these points to plug in with this slope. However, in my opinion, 6, 0 is going to be easier. It has a 0. That'll take care of itself. So let's use that one. But if you want to use 5, 2, you'll get the same answer. So y minus 0 equals negative 2 times x minus 6. Distribute, and we get y equals negative 2x plus 12. Okay, now the final thing we need to talk about today is horizontal and vertical lines. So we know if 2 lines are parallel, they have the same slope. 2 lines are perpendicular, they have opposite reciprocal slopes. What we haven't talked about is what are the slopes of horizontal and perpendicular lines. So this orange line here is horizontal. It's going to have a slope of 0. If you're wondering why the slope is 0, think about it. The rise, it does not rise. It's just consistently across. Okay, so it does not go up, it just runs. So slope is 0. So if it was a parallel, it would be exactly the same slope. So slope is 0, it's going to be another horizontal line. Run right beside it. Now this next one, this one is vertical. This has a slope that is known as undefined. Now the reason why, if we think rise over run, this one will have a rise. Its run though is 0. It does not move left or right. So if we think about it, say we had 2 divided by 0. That's an error. We cannot have that in our calculator. 2 divided by 0, we can't divide something by 0. If I have $2 divided between 0 of us, what does that even mean? So undefined, if it was parallel, it'd run vertical as well. If it's perpendicular, instead of the opposite reciprocal, this is the one time, a perpendicular line will just be horizontal. So 0 and undefined are kind of paired up. Okay, so the slope of that would be 0. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Make sure we get on the Delta Math and get started on the assignment. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.